What's going on, guys? Knight here, and today we're going to be talking about the 6th Annie countdown that's just been announced yesterday on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan. So the devs wanted to thank the community, and they decided they wanted to make the 6th Annie the biggest anniversary celebration and the biggest version update. So this is all really exciting stuff. So tomorrow, after the Blitz battle ends, there's going to be an update on the website, and they're gonna go through a history of One Piece Treasure Cruise, all the events that have came out prior to now, and then they're also gonna tease a whole bunch of new events, which is really excited. I can't wait to see what they plan to do in this upcoming couple of months before the anniversary. I'm really excited about this, and version 10.0 will be teased. We just had version 9.6, I believe, which is really crazy that we're already going to be getting version 10 so soon. So I'm really excited what they plan to do in version 10, and hopefully it's for the best. They don't make any fuck ups, and the game is just a lot better than it used to be. So let's talk about the countdown. So the anniversary is not going to be tomorrow with the Shanks and Arlong Pirate Sugo Fest. Is going to be on May 12th. That's when the anniversary begins. I don't believe that's when the Sugo is. I believe that's just going to be the beginning of the celebration. But this countdown is going to be broken into 4 parts. It's going to be part 1 with Serb Village to Alabasta, which is going to be starting tomorrow with the Arlong Pirates and Shanks Pirates Sugo Fest. And then part 2 is going to be Alabasta to 3-day-2Y. And then the third part is going to be 3-day-2Y. And then the fourth part is going to be New World. And then the final part is going to be when the anniversary was. That's going to be May 12th. So for this first part, what we know so far is that we're going to be getting a free multi tomorrow. And I believe that for the tickets, if you were top 3K to top 500 in the treasure map for treasure map Rebecca and Viola, I believe we'll also be getting our tickets for them for the Sugo Fest, where I said that we'll be able to get a guaranteed rare recruit or legend from the next Sugo Fest that's going to be at the end of the month. I believe that it will be for this Sugo Fest, so I believe we'll also be getting that as well tomorrow, which is really exciting. Also, starting tomorrow at news time when the Sugo Fest launches, depending on how many logins we have during this whole campaign event, we'll be able to get 50 gems, and that's after you've logged in for at least 2 months, like every day for 2 months. So about 60 to 70 days until the anniversary on May 12th. So just make sure you log in every day basically, and then you'll have 50 gems when the anniversary arrives, which is really nice. Always nice to have a free multi always nice getting a free multi. Anyways, tomorrow as well, we're gonna be getting the raid Buggy Pirates, which is really cool. There's gonna be 2 islands for this. There's gonna be a 3-star, 5-star, and 9-star. 9-star, I believe, is 50 stamina. Or yeah, I believe it's 50 or 60 stamina, so I don't believe these islands will be too hard. The first island will be the one that you want to farm Buggy on mostly, and then the first island is going to be the one where you're going to be primarily farming Buggy, and then if you max his skill, you're going to get 3 gems for Chopper Man missions, which is really nice. And then the second island will be an island that we will be able to play 5 times. The 3-star island will drop lobsters, the 5-star one will drop socket books, and the 9-star island will drop limit break material. I'm not sure if we're limited to run each island 5 times or it's just one island, but if it's only one island, I would probably suggest doing the 9-star or the 5-star depending on what where you are in the game. For newer players, I would probably say the 5-star is better if you're low on socket books, but then again, socket books are pretty easy to come across nowadays, so the 9-star would probably be better for you guys if you guys aren't that into playing treasure map. Anyways, We are also advised to use the new buggy pirates on this island to receive 15 drops, which is really crazy. They have a similar drop duplicate similar to Legend Chopper and like the Knight Zoro and Sanji during their event. So, and if you run double buggy captains, you're gonna get 30 drops, which is really stupid. But yeah, I would highly recommend playing, getting both of these, getting your buggy max as soon as possible, and then running the second island with double buggy captain, which will be really great. And we're not sure if we're gonna be able to do 30 drops for each event. It might for everything, like this buggy will replace Legend Buggy, but I assume it'll just be for this event only. But it's still pretty cool. The next event after this will be on March 7th, which will be the Escape Logtown event. And during this event, we'll be able to recruit a Straw Hat apparently. So I'm not sure if it'll be like a rare recruit, a new Straw Hat character, it'll be a current one. So we have a chance of getting like Stamped Luffy, Luffy Law, V2 Gear 4, V2 Nami, stuff like that. I'm not sure, we don't have too many details about that. We just know that we'll be able to recruit a Straw Hat for now, but still, getting a free Straw Hat is still pretty good since a lot of the Straw Hats legends are very viable today. And that event will be going on from March 7th until the 29th, which is pretty decent amount of time, so you have plenty of time to farm it. And then finally, during this event, we'll be getting Treasure Map VV from March 11th till the 15th. And I believe during Treasure Map VV, we'll also be getting Legend Smoker, because I believe, if I recall correctly, Smoker was in the same, he was also fighting Crocodile in Alabasta, so it would make sense, especially with the Escape Logtown event, that we'll be getting a Legend Smoker. Plus, it's been a while since we've gotten a Treasure Map Legend, so I believe Smoker would fit this event perfectly. Also, we'll be getting a new item that will give 100k XP, which is really cool. I personally won't be using it, I'll just save it since it's probably like a once a year type thing, so yeah, it's cool. Nothing too special, but it's still a pretty cool item. And finally, so there's been an update on all Sugo Fest starting tomorrow. So for every Sugo Fest now, starting tomorrow, whenever there's a guaranteed poster to be a legend, so the third multi, for example, where it's guaranteed a legend, these legends will now only be from V1 Sanji up to the current legend at the moment. So this is really big because it just reduces like all of the little old legends that came out in like 2015 and stuff to only like V1 Sanji. So really great for newer players, really great for older players, for those who are looking for more newer legends. It doesn't, they'll still be able to recruit like older legends and plus the 10 posters before the 11th, but it's still really great not being able to get V1 Whitebeard on the 11th poster now. So this is really great stuff. I'm glad that they've implemented this new Sugo Fest update, and I'm really excited for future Sugo Fest now. And now finally, let's talk about the brand new Arlong and Shanks Sugo Festival that will also be beginning tomorrow. So, on this Sugo Fest, there's a whole bunch of steps. Sugo Fest looks really great to me, in my opinion, but the thing that caught my eye is that there's now a 30th step, which guarantees Arlong or Shanks depending on which multi, depending on which part you're on. So on part 2, I believe, Arlong's guaranteed, and on part 3, Shanks is guaranteed. And this pity multi is really cool because there's a whole bunch of people who do a bunch of multis and they never get the new legend, so introducing a pity multi is always nice in my opinion. Personally, I don't think I will ever go to the 30th multi. I mean, there's always a chance if there's V2 Robin on the line, but in this instance, I will not be doing the 30th multi on this Sega Fest, or I might not even, probably not going to pull in general on this one. But I just do like that now they are adding a penny multi in OPTC, just because there's a whole bunch of legends in the game, and sometimes people just do too many multis in general and they get shafted. So a whole bunch of other gachas have penny multi, so I think this is a really great step in the future. Though I do think that they should reduce 30 to like 20 multis, 25 multis. I think that would be more fair, because 1,500 gems is still a lot of gems, but I do think at the end of the day, for a legend as strong as Legend Shanks Pirates, is probably worth doing 30, but I hope no one has to go to 30 for them. So without further ado, let's finally talk about the brand new legends, the Shanks Pirates and the Arlong Pirates. So let's start with the Shanks Pirates. So when the Shanks Pirates are combined, they will boost the attack of all characters by 4.5x, their HP by 1.2x, and make quick side orbs count as beneficial. To reduce damage by 20%, reduce 10 turns of special seal on the crew, and depending on the number of perfects hit, at the end of the turn deal 1,000 times the character's attack and typeless damage to all enemies. And then they have a special ability that cuts the HP of all enemies by 20%, which ignores barriers and buffs. They'll lock the chain by 3.5 for 3 turns and become the Shanks Pirates for 3 turns. And they have a swap ability that changes adjacent slots into matching, and they will boost the attack of the crew by 1.5 for 1 turn. And with the Arlong Pirates, they will reduce the special cooldown of the crew by 3 turns at the start of the adventure. Strength slots will count as beneficial for all characters, and if there's one of each type on the crew, boost the attack of all characters by 4.25, and at the end of the turn, reduce the HP of the crew. And their special ability is to do 250 times the character's attack and typeless damage to all enemies, reduce the special cooldown of the crew by 2 turns, boost the attack of crew by 2.5 for 1 turn if HP is below 30%, 2x otherwise, and become the Arlong Pirates for 3 turns. And their swap ability is to change own orb into matching, and depending on the crew's HP, boost the base attack of the crew by a variable amount. And when you're at 1 HP, that variable amount is plus 250 base attack for the crew, which is crazy. So, about Shanks. Shanks is, in my opinion, the better legend of them all. He has the Halloween Ace-like captain ability where it reduces 10 turns of special seal, so that's 20 turns of special seal removed if you're hit by that, which is really cool. Also, he has a V2 Akainu-like captain ability, except for hitting one enemy, it hits all enemies, which is really cool. It can be nerfed by the normal attack only debuff, but still this character alone is rarely powerful, and he having a 4.5 attack boost over V2 Akainu's 3.25 attack boost makes him a way better legend who isn't as reliant on his end of turn damage, unlike V2 Akainu. The HP cut is also really good. Hopefully they don't do any more. Hopefully there isn't a lot of there isn't a nerf to HP cut where the boss gets triggered by it, so you can use Shanks a lot more, which will be really nice. And a 3.5 chain lock for 3 turns is just really cool. Just getting another character that has Big Mom's chain lock effect that is more usable. Rebecca Viola, which is really great, and I like this just because V2 Big Mom was the only one that is more usable compared to Rebecca Viola. And 3.5 chain lock is the highest in the game, which is really strong, and having it for 3 turns is really great because you can use it on stage 4, bring it into stage 5, and you can avoid getting fucked with like a smaller chain lock, which is really nice, and you'll have a super powerful one, which is really nice. And their swappability is really nice, changing adjacent slots since and matching, and giving a 1.5 attack boost, which is always really great. So this character overall, Shanks, is really nice. And Arlong is actually really good as well. He's very similar to Hody with the cooldown reduction and also reducing the HP. At first when I was looking at him, I was like, I don't like him too much just because he's similar to Judge and VT Big Mom as a captain where you need one of each color. But then I thought about it and I was like, he's actually not that bad, since his special I also was kind of like iffy about because you need to be below a certain HP threshold to get the 2.5 attack boost. But I just realized when reading the special a little bit ago that he reduces his HP each turn similar to Hody Jones, so it really helps him. You don't have to bring like a HP reducer like LRR Marco, which is really nice. And yeah, in general, I think he's really good character. He's gonna be like a speedrun legend, but he needs all colors, which might be. I think he's good, but I'm not a fan of all color legends, especially since like in certain situations they just get fucked because they just don't do enough damage. But him having a 2.5 attack boost and being a speedrun captain might help him more than it did for other legends. And then his swap ability is also really great. So overall, I think both of these legends are really good, and good luck if you guys pull for them. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.